Hey folks, this is Putnut and we bought the farm. Check this out. This is the view from the backyard down over the pasture, the upper pasture. See that tall pine tree way back in the distance? The property goes just a little beyond that. It swings around this way, goes down beyond them trees. There's pastures past them. Here's the backyard. It swings around this way. There's a little shed back there, and there's some glade rock sticking out from behind that. And here's the house. It's not much, needs some work, but we're going to be making some videos on fixing up that house and other things. So stay tuned for that. And beginning here, it goes down and around to the left. There's an even larger gorge with cliffs on both sides. And then over to the right, there's still a steep incline with a lot of ledges sticking out with little caves underneath. It's just the coolest thing. I really fell in love with it the first time I saw it. It's just a steep drop off. Goes down into a gorge that's at least 100 feet deep, maybe a little more, with large moss-covered rocks everywhere and ledges and little caves underneath. I have to say, though, this would really be something awesome to see in the springtime, and we will. Right now it's late November, so leaves are falling off the trees. It's really easy to see all the rock formations this time of year, though. I can't wait for mushroom season. Wait until then. And just imagine what this will look like in a good downpour. Gonna have to run down here after a big rain just to see the waterfalls. Get some video of that. Like it says, I gotta get down there. That's what I was thinking. How am I gonna get down there without killing myself? But I did it. You'll see in just a second. I came down from up there on that little ledge right there. I came down that, and it's a good thing I didn't come down that. It's all on this property too. There's another one up there. It just keeps going and going. If you look careful, you can see them cliffs up there, and then up here's where all the ledges jutting out of the hillside are. It's really something to see. And now you see one of the many rock formations with a cave underneath. There's a lot of these, and some have larger caves. And then upstream from below, where you can see the two gorges that come together about 100 feet up. And here you see the larger of the two ponds on the property. It's maybe 1/4 of an acre, and as you can see, it's grown up all the way around with cedar trees. This is really about the only place to see the water, and it's very shallow. Yes, it's a dry time of year, but it really needs to be dredged. Now, what you'll see is the aerial shot of the land with the outline of the perimeters. It's approximately 1350 by 2675 feet, so it's a good sized chunk of land. From about that red dot all the way over to the boundary on the west side to the left, you can see in the picture where that deep gorge is at and where the other deep gorge comes into it. That's where I was. You're going to see a lot more of that down the road as well. There's even a nice spring, but I didn't get a picture of that. And this is what they call the glade. It's a rocky outcrop where there's nothing on top of the rock except a little bit of moss and lichens or lichens, however you want to say it. And this over here is where it's a little bit farther along, and some of the moss has grown up over it 6 inches tall or higher, and a few trees have sprouted up, starting to grow dirt right on top of the bare rock. I just thought that was really neat. We have a lot of ideas for this beautiful piece of property. Maybe some vacation rentals down near the gorges where hikers can go in and enjoy the land. Possibly even some campsites right on the ledges overlooking it. Who knows? maybe even some cows. So stay tuned and see what we do here at Spring Holler Ranch.